Hello everyone, my name is Alan, the Armchair Athlete, and today I am going to show you, well, the difference and the combinations between the Apple AirPods and the Apple Watch.
Tech review time! Yay!
So hello, welcome to my channel. On this channel I show you basically tech reviews and sports video games. So if you like that kind of stuff, hit that like button, subscribe. I hope to see you in other videos. Anyways, so today I am going to show you, well, the Apple AirPods versus the Apple Watch. If you can use one of these individually or if they work better together, or which one is better overall. So starting with the Apple AirPods. The Apple AirPods are in a small little charging case. For totally wireless headphones, this is probably the smallest charging case there is. The whole idea behind these is each headphone gives you 5 hours of battery life and the case gives you 24 hours total, which just makes it so that you really only have to charge maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Or if you're like me, roughly once every week and a half, kind of, sort of, depending on the week. Anyways, so basically how these look in your ear are like toothbrushes hanging out of your ear. Many people have said that before. However, they are actually quite comfortable. I haven't had these things fall out yet. I've had these since roughly maybe about a week or two after they originally came out. So that is pretty cool. They sit in your ear. You can have one in. You can keep it in like a Bluetooth device when you're driving. Or you can have both in when you're on the bus or something like that. And you just don't want to be interrupted by other people. They will beep when they go in your ear. And that lets you know that they are connected to some kind of device. Now, they do connect initially to any Apple device or any Android device, any device you would really like. They do, however, connect best to Apple devices because they do use what's called the W1 chip. Essentially, what that chip does is allows you to, well, at first, for example, connect to your phone, and then afterwards, you will just automatically see it connect to your MacBook or your iPad. So it's very, very simple. When you have your iPhone on and then you open up the case, it will actually show you a notification on the bottom of the screen to show you how much battery life is left in these and inside the case, which is really, really handy. Now, going towards, let's say, an Android device, these will still work. They will work on Bluetooth. They work on Bluetooth anyways with Apple. And to connect to an Android device, there's a small little white button on the back that you can barely see. All you see is an outline to show that there is a button there. You would hold that down, and that would be your connection for Bluetooth to other devices like Windows, Android, and pretty much everything else I don't use. Yes, I'm mostly all Apple. Now going against the Apple Watch. The Apple Watch obviously only connects to Apple iPhones. So that is obviously kind of a downfall, but you probably wouldn't want to use this on Android anyways, because let's face it, Android Wear doesn't exactly compete at all against the Apple Watch and everything that it does. For one, I like the square screen. Some people don't. I personally like it. Makes more sense. When you're looking at a watch, you want to see a round face. But when you want to see a watch that has information on it, like calendar events, stopwatches, golfing information, if you golf, like I kind of sort of sometimes do, it will give you information on what clubs, depending on the app that you use, could tell you how far away the hole is and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool. The other nice thing with this, just like the Apple AirPods, you can talk on the phone and text on the phone without actually touching your phone. On the Apple Watch, you can say, "Hey Siri, send a text to whoever saying blah blah blah." With these, you double tap and you say, "Hey Siri, send text message to whoever saying blah blah blah." So they both essentially do the same thing, except the Apple Watch has the ability to download apps. Maybe someday you will be able to do that with these, who knows? That would be really cool. However, right now you can download apps for the Apple Watch that do many, many, many different things. There's over 10,000 apps on the Watch App Store, and believe me, some of them are really, really good, and I use every single day, like a banking app and stuff like that. You can also even pay with the Apple Watch as well. There's my debit card, there's my credit card. So, very, very, very cool stuff. From there though, personally, I prefer these together. And the reason is, when you're driving, these will not give you a notification that you received a text. This will. However, when you're driving, you have to raise your wrist and then talk to it, because if you don't raise your wrist, you can't just say, hey Siri, do whatever, because she's not listening to you unless the watch face is on. So that would be the downfall. You would be driving with one hand, you'd be talking to your watch, still hands-free, still can keep the cops away from you. However, together they work absolutely amazing. How I like to use mine is basically when I'm driving, I will read the text on my watch. I will say, okay, that's a short text I can read. Hi, what time are you going to be here? Perfect. I would then have these already in my ear. I would go tap tap, send text message to whoever saying I will be there in about 15 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever. Anyways, that's how I use mine. So the clear winner is technically the Apple Watch because you can do more. However, together, unbeatable. There's nothing on the market that is totally wireless that has a small form factor like this where you can fit it in your pocket and not even notice it and think that you lost them all day. And this, where you can get instant updates on what's going on in your life. You could have something drastically happen. You could have a kid in school who just had an allergic reaction and you got alerted because if you left your phone, let's say on your desk, and you're in another meeting room, you got that message without even having to have your phone with you. The new Apple Watch has the ability to connect to LTE, so you can connect to your phone no matter where you go. If you get an older version of the Apple Watch, or the version that does not have LTE, you can still have a connection to your phone outside of Bluetooth range. For example, a little while ago, I left my phone here at home. And obviously, as you guys know, I run my own video editing company. I have this channel, I have a basketball channel, I have a cooking channel. Obviously, the basketball channel is the biggest one. But I also do other things. I do real estate videos for companies and for real estate agents. I do many other things. I do commercials for some Chinese companies. And if I have a quote that I need to get out by, let's say, 5 o'clock to this company, and I don't have my phone with me, how am I supposed to know what's going on? If they texted me saying, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what we need you to do, how much is it going to cost? I can receive the text message on here, because I actually run my company mostly on text messages and emails, and I can get it on here, I can look at it, and then I can reply with my voice or with my finger, and it's not a typing screen on here. It's an actual writing screen. You write individual letters and they form into an actual text. Same as this. I can send text messages with this. I can say, click, click, send text message to whoever saying, yes, I'm able to get that video done by March 23rd. It's going to cost you $1,000. This is roughly how much time we're going to be taking. Do you have any input on what you would specifically like in that video? Blah, 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 whatever else. So, very handy business tools, and even tools for real life, for parents, for students, for anyone else. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to buy this stuff, hit up the links in the description. I have both the Apple Watch in the description as well as the Apple AirPods. I will be breaking down Apple AirPods versus the Jaybird wireless headphones as well, coming up very soon. So if you like this stuff, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think is better, Apple AirPods or the Apple Watch in the comment section below. I would love to hear your feedback. Anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. I make these videos all the time, so I'll see you guys tomorrow maybe. Anyways, bye.